Hello, it's me, Patrick Sheriff, reporting to you for NaNoWriMo National Novel Writing Month, day 19. What to say, it went okay today, except I only have 15 minutes of actual writing time, which is kind of ridiculous. I guess I could have more time. If I'd stopped talking on these silly videos, I could probably squeeze in a few more minutes. Oh well, it's part of the deal. 15 minutes and I did 400 and something words, 400 words, rattled them off. Had a great scene in mind. Hannah gets accosted by what do you call it, bouncer at a nightclub in her mission to get to the British Embassy. She gets accosted by this chap who won't take no for an answer. So she'll have to get out of that. Basically, all the rising tension and all that business is rising. And Hannah, she's beginning to turn the tables on her situation. She's taking action. I think in the first half of the book or more, not the first act, but most of the second act, she's being chased and doesn't know what's going on, and it doesn't make any sense to her. Maybe not to the reader too. Then in the third act, she finally figures it out what's going on and starts shaping the narrative more and more. That's the kind of the purpose of fiction. You want your heroes to shape the narrative, I guess. So it was only 400 words, but that pushes me over. I thought I was only 50 words shy of 40,000, but I wasn't. I was 400 words shy. So I've pushed it over. I've now got 40,006 words, something like that. So really is 10,000 words to go. Whoa, amazing. So I'm not going to get any more writing done today. I just don't have the time. That leaves me with however many days to write 10,000 words. I mean, it should, in theory, it's easy. Although strangely, as the action gets more intense and everything has to come together, it's more fun to write, but I'm more conscious of, oh my God, this has got to be good. The ending's got to be good. And that sort of cramps my style a bit. However, I'm not one of these moaning minis. Oh, I can't do it. I'll muddle through. I'm completely okay with the idea that my writing will be crap, especially the first draft. Bring it on. I'm really okay because nobody else has to see it. And it's the hard work is in the editing. It's when you piece it together and go, oh, this bit works, this bit doesn't. Why doesn't this work? Why does this work? Can I do more of that? That kind of thing. It's in the editing. Okay, tip for today, I was thinking about heroes. Heroes, and in other words, the protagonist, the main character in your book, needs to be the agent of change and action. What I mean is your hero needs to do interesting things, and the things that your hero does need to affect the story, and if they don't, then they're just faffing about. They might not always succeed. In fact, they won't in the early part of the novel. But they've got to be pushing against the forces against them. You don't want a passive hero that just, oh, whatever, that's fine, and things happen to the hero. No, the hero has to be trying to shape it. At the beginning, things will happen to the hero. That's why they're pushed into the story. But the hero is constantly fighting against that. That is the story of life. We are heroes of our own story, and we try to fight against the sometimes impossible odds against us. So that's my tip. A book to recommend for you. Just an interesting book by now a friend of mine, Simon Lewis, who is a British author based in London, but he writes for Lonely Planet and various other things. And his first novel, I think he's got 2 out now. He's a very good writer and script writer, actually, screenwriter. But his first novel called Bad Traffic by Simon Lewis, really good. What was really good about that was the premise. It's a mystery adventure thriller, really. What was really good about it was the premise. The hero of the story is a Chinese cop who can't speak English, who goes to England to rescue his daughter. That premise in itself is just brilliant because it just throws up so many dramatic conflict and possibilities. And it's a very interesting read and very well done. So that taught me a lot about how to write a Hannah Walker mystery. I thought, I want to have her like a fish out of water and she can't speak Japanese. Which is a bit odd because she's half Japanese, but it's all explained and makes sense in the end. Quote of the day is from, what's his name? Is it James MacDonald Fraser? Charles MacDonald Fraser? The guy that wrote, they're really funny books, historical novels, but funny. Flashman, the Flashman books. That chap. Look up Flashman if you haven't heard of it. Very, very funny. Sort of the tales of a 19th century cad. But really good. He said in that, or he had his character Flashy Flashman, who's actually quite a rogue, an anti-hero really. But anyway, Flashman says, what is it? All heroes have to be good. No, if you do heroic things, then you are naturally. All heroes are perfect. It's practically a law in England. Something like that. Oh God, I can't remember. The trouble with these videos are a bit haphazard. But anyway, look up Flashman, Harry Flashman, and look up some of his quotes on Goodreads. Really good. Read the first novel. He goes off to Afghanistan and does heroic things by accident. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I've got to get on. See you tomorrow.